All right, by now, many of you have probably seen the new Addams Family animated movie. We know there are a lot of fans out there. Take a look.
It's hideous.
It's horrible.
It's home.
The creepy and kooky story has also been a TV show, of course, as well as a Broadway musical. We'll listen in there. That musical is on stage in Plano as well, opening the season at the North Texas Performing Arts Repertory Theater. Here's a listen in. Callie Duncan and Michael Breath Jr. play the happily haunted couple Morticia and Gomez in this one, and they are with us today. Welcome to Midday. I feel like we should be doing the snap, you know.
Yeah. Yes,
You remember that from growing up and watching those reruns. Okay, so you guys are going to be playing Morticia and Gomez. Aren't you kind of young for this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, and our director, Ryan Matthew Smith, we talked about it with him, and he wanted to keep it as like we were everlasting, you know, the eternal vibe to it. And Morticia's a witch, you know, and that's canon. So, and so we really wanted to keep it as like she uses a de-aging spell, you know, she keeps her family kind of that way, and that's why we casted the Beinecke's kind of still in their 40s, you know, to really show that difference.
That's actually very smart. And we were talking about this during the break. You all are playing characters that a lot of people grew up with. Now they're seeing them in an animated way on the big screen. Is there, first of all, I mean, obviously you want to incorporate a lot of what people know about that character, but you also want to kind of make them your own.
For sure.
Is that hard to do?
It's very difficult to do. When it comes to any role, you want to make it your own, and there's always someone who's done it before you. But with these characters being so iconic, it's really difficult to find that balance of making it your own while still paying respect to the original source material.
So you guys have been having a lot of fun with this. You all went on sort of a binge watching of the old series from television. You haven't seen the movie yet. You've been having a lot of fun with this, though, even in rehearsal, haven't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I was telling him a funny story. You know, I have been working on the physicality so much, and she just really is this S curve the whole time. And I kept wondering, I was like, why do my hips keep hurting? And then I'm like, oh, it's because they're 4 inches outside of the rest of my body. So
you're going to need a massage.
Yeah.
When this is all over with.
Yeah, deep tissue massage, please.
Okay, so let's talk about the story of the musical here for people who don't know. It revolves around daughter Wednesday, who brings home a normal boy. It's kind of shocking to the family.
Yes, it's a huge shock to
say the least.
to us. Yeah, and this is kind of when the kids are all grown up, essentially. And so Wednesday's trying to really branch out on her own, and I don't know if we're ready to take that yet.
And so this is not just your characters that you have to make your own. The show itself has to sort of have its own flair with something that we all know. But if people grew up watching this and they're really into this, they're going to identify with a lot of what they see still.
Oh, most definitely.
Absolutely. We've even worked in some references to the original show and original movies that I think people who were fans will get a kick out of.
Very nice. And it can't hurt that we're coming up on Halloween, and this is in theaters right now, too. Just kind of generating that buzz for you all. It's advertising that you couldn't possibly pay for, right?
I know.
For sure.
So we want to let you know here, if you want to get tickets for this, the Addams Family opens tonight at North Texas Performing Arts in Plano. It runs through November the 2nd. For all of your ticket information, just go to ntparep.org. Hope I got all that right. ntparep.org. It's a lot of letters in there. Thank you both, and break a leg out there.
Thank you so much.